Day 91, consistency. You were born for greatness. Think about it. Think about when you were a kid or a baby, or if you've ever had kids or had babies or been around, a baby cousin, baby niece, nephew. Think about how fearless, ambitious, tenacious, curious toddlers are, babies are. Their curiosity, their ambition, their just all these things are how they were born, how we were born. And we're born for greatness. But somehow throughout our lives, we're programmed to fail. Think about being a kid. You keep trying to walk over and over and over. You don't ever give up. It's like you can't give up. Your persistence is like undeniable. No matter how many times you fall. No matter how many times you fall and bump your head, you scrape something, you get back up and you continue to try and walk. And nobody's telling you, hey, you have to walk. And technically, nobody's even discouraging you from learning how to walk. And I think as we get older, as we do have this tenacity to keep going and to not give up and to be persistent, that we're starting to be programmed to not get our hopes up and be careful. Maybe we should quit when we're trying to start a business or pursue something great. But when we're a kid, your parents are never, hey, don't, stop trying to walk. You're falling too much. But you fell at a business or you fell at, something you're trying to accomplish, become a Twitch gamer or a YouTube, person, whatever you want to call it. Then you're encouraged to give up. Well, maybe that's not your path. Maybe that's not meant for you. Funny how that works, right? And then think about fear. You start getting older and then you start getting programmed to be fearful of things like, be careful, don't talk to strangers, don't do this, don't try that. You might get hurt. But when you're a baby, you're not even afraid of snakes, spiders, anything like that. Like babies will freaking grab a snake and play with it until they're programmed to be fearful of snakes. Or you get bit, of course, but you're not really scared of things as a kid. It's like you're fearless. But then as you get older, you start to have these doubts inflicted in you, these fears and, put into you like, hey, be careful, worry like is programmed into you, all these things. And it's like, you're born an explorer. Like you'll explore anything as a toddler, even if it's an electrical outlet. Obviously we don't want to stick a fork in that, but it's like you're curious. You want to go towards things. You want to learn what that is. You want to examine it and learn what it is. We don't let go of things. We hold on to them. Think about a baby. Have you ever tried to get something out of a baby's fist? Babies are strong. Trust me. Try to get something out of his fist, some candy or something that grabbed that's not supposed to be having or be holding. And it's almost nearly impossible to get it out. They don't let go of things. So think about all these positive traits that we're born with. But it's like over time, as we grow older, as we go through school, elementary, middle school, high school, maybe even college, it's like we're programmed to be afraid. We're programmed to give up on things. We're programmed to be cautious. Don't be as curious as you need. Curiosity killed the cat. All these things that are not true. They're well intended. They're given to us as advice by people that love us and do care about us. And, they have proper intentions, but they're poorly positioned. They never accomplished things. So how are you going to take advice from them? And that doesn't mean, you can't listen to them. But if you want to become a multimillionaire and they've never been a multimillionaire, it's going to be hard to take their advice to get and learn how to become a multimillionaire. Like, you have to be cautious in what you are letting in and letting affect you. And I think this hurts so many of us as we were programmed and destined for greatness. But it's like we were born for greatness, but it's like we've been programmed to fail as we get older. Like whether it's life is beating us down and now we are just like, man, I'm gonna give up. I went and got my college degree, but I can't find a job. Or my parents had college degrees and they never worked in their field of study. So why should I go? And just all these different thoughts. Or, hey, I saw my friend, he started that type of job or that type of business and he failed, so I'm not going to try. And it's like between life weighing us down, getting bad advice or getting, fear mongered from social media or even family, that we start to give up on our dreams. We start to not have dreams or just make them wishes and not make them dreams anymore. They're not goals anymore. They're just I wish I would become a millionaire, but you're never going to work towards it because you don't want to put in the work or you're too fearful to put in the work. And I think too many times we're just programmed and we just stop fighting. And I think we need to fight for our dreams because it is going to be a fight. Things in life that you want, it's going to be a fight to get them. It's going to be hard. It's going to be, you're going to cry. You're going to bleed. You're going to sweat. You're going to feel alone. You're going to feel discouraged a lot of the time. But if you keep fighting and never get up, you will achieve those things. So remember and keep your childlike faith, your childlike tenacity, your childlike curiosity, your childlike, I'm not going to let go, your childlike persistency, and you'll succeed. Don't let life beat you down. Don't let people scare you and make you fear your dreams. Don't let the world make you have self-doubt. Keep going, keep achieving, keep striving, and you'll get it. And I wish you peace and blessings on the journey.